funniest fake Minecraft speedruns because the speedrunners are absolutely terrible at hiding the fact that they're cheating. This speedrunner starts right next to a village, but they also spawn next to a pyramid, which if you're speedrunning is a very, very lucky spawn. The speedrunner makes her way to the village until they suddenly spot a mushroom cow. Everyone knows that mushroom cows only spawn inside of jungles. So what the heck is it doing here inside this village? The speedrunner ignores the cow and enters a house. And in the house we can find a chest. But these types of houses never ever have any chests inside them. So the fact that there's a chest inside this house means that the speedrunner probably placed it. And this point is even more proven because whenever they open the chest, they find full iron armor, some iron tools, and a stack of dirt, which is loot that normally would not spawn. Well, they take the loot and put on the iron armor. They then punch the iron golem and build up, but the iron golem for some reason does not attack them. So the speedrunner thinks that the iron golem is nice, so they give the iron golem a flower, which the iron golem completely ignores. So like any normal human, the speedrunner kills the iron golem. Yeah, this speedrunner's got some issues. They then look around for a little bit until they spot something inside the well. So they drop inside of it and find a nether portal? Everyone knows that nether portals spawn beneath wells. Well, the speedrunner enters the nether, and once there, they type inside chat saying, "Hold on, I'm go AFK." Going AFK inside of a speedrun completely defeats the purpose of a speedrun. But not only that, the speedrunner literally sits here for the next half an hour. There is something seriously wrong with this speedrunner. Once they're back, they begin to mine a nether tree. But as they're mining it, they suddenly gain a stack of ender eyes. Since when do these trees drop you a stack of ender eyes? There had to have been an update I must have missed. Well, they leave the nether and build out of the well, and then start heading over to the pyramid. Once in the pyramid, they dig down, but for some reason, there is no pressure plate. Not only that, they open the chests and find tons and tons of diamonds. Holy cow, that's a lot of diamonds. I'm sure they don't need more. Oh my god, more diamonds? Don't tell me the third chest has diamonds as well. Oh my god, of course it does. I'm gonna guess what's gonna be inside this last chest. I'm gonna go with diamonds. If I'm right, everyone has to subscribe. Oh, and look at that, it's diamonds. The speedrunner now has over 100 diamonds. They make themselves a crafting table, and they use the crafting table to make themselves full diamond armor, along with some diamond tools. They build out of the pyramid, and once they leave the pyramid, what the heck is that? I'm pretty sure end portals don't just randomly spawn on the surface like this. But the speedrunner doesn't seem to care and just places his eyes of ender inside the end portal. And once in the end, they spot the portal that leads to the end city. But the thing is, this only shows up once the ender dragon is slain. And what do you know? There's literally no ender dragon. But instead, the speedrunner finds a pile of poop with a sign that says dragon poop. Yeah, I don't know what else you were expecting. They go through the portal and easily win the speedrun. This speedrunner starts by pulling out a lightsaber. They then kill a zombie, then 2 zombies, then 3 zombies, and then somehow deflect an arrow from a skeleton, and then use some magical powers to throw a zombie, and then they throw their lightsaber, which kills the zombie and the creeper, which causes the creeper to blow up. Oh my god, wait, this is the wrong footage. I'm so sorry. I'm super close to 11,000 subscribers, so you should subscribe. This speedrunner starts literally in the middle of nowhere. So they look around for a little bit until they spot something in the distance. Once they get closer, they realize it's a dragon head with a chest and a sign. And the sign says, "Place sunflower." Well, where is the speedrunner gonna get a sunflower? Oh, wait, never mind. They break the sunflower and place it in the chest. But literally nothing happens. Oh, wait, what the heck? Okay, maybe I'm just blind, but I'm pretty darn sure that was not there before. Well, the speedrunner enters the nether, and once in the nether, they find the exact same thing they saw in the overworld. A dragon head with a chest and a sign. But this sign says Gitif? I think they meant gift, but to be fair though, that is a pretty hard word to spell. They open the chest and find a stack of ender eyes. God, this speedrun is so cursed. They take the ender eyes and go back through the portal. But once they're back in the overworld, there's suddenly an end portal. If you look at the footage from before, there was definitely no ender portal. So I'm very confused how it got there. Well, they place in the eyes of ender and enter the end. But they seem to run into some sort of problem. They're stuck in an end stone box and cannot get out because they don't have a pickaxe. Suddenly the speedrunner types inside chat, "Thank you for watching." Whoa, you can't just end the speedrun here. Oh wait, never mind, I guess he can end the speedrun there. This speedrunner starts right in front of a village. So they enter the village and enter one of the houses which has a chest. And the chest has an iron sword with some iron ingots. Even though these houses do not spawn that type of loot. Well, they take the loot anyways and mine 1, 2, 3 wheat. Then enter another building which has a crafting table. And they use the crafting table to make themselves some bread and a bucket. They fill the bucket up with water and then go inside their settings, which is something that a lot of pro speedrunners speedrunners typically do. But this speedrunner is just hiding his hand over and over again. Okay then. As soon as they're done doing that, they suddenly spot a lava pool. But there's something a little bit off about this lava pool. Naturally generated lava pools always have stone around them, but this one clearly does not, which means the speedrunner must have placed it there themselves. They begin trying to make themselves a nether portal until they eventually just somehow screw it up. They then look away and turn back, and oh my god. Well, they enter the nether and spawn right next to a fortress. So they kill a blaze and break into the fortress. But they also find a blaze spawner, and I'm pretty sure blaze spawners don't even spawn like this. But not only that, there's also a chest that has 2 diamonds inside of it. But if you thought those 2 diamonds were crazy, you're gonna think this chest that has tons of ender pearls inside of it is even more crazier. Well, they begin to leave the fortress, even though they only have 1 blaze rod. They then jump into this lava. Oh wait, never mind, they're perfectly fine. They just lost 1 XP and moved around all their items. I'm sure they didn't die or anything. They leave the nether, and once in the overworld, they see a pyramid out in the distance. So they begin to make their way over to it. But inside the pyramid is an end portal? I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure end portals don't spawn inside of pyramids. They then go inside their inventory and turn their stack of blaze rods into blaze powder? When did they get a stack of blaze rods? Because we watched them leave the nether with only 1 blaze rod. Well, they make themselves some eyes of ender and enter the end. But this end fight is extremely weird because there's already no end crystals, but the dragon is perfectly fine. But not only that, the speedrunner gains 4 obsidian and tons of beds, which they 100% did not have before. They try to explode the beds to kill the ender dragon until an enderman suddenly attacks them. But the speedrunner comes up with a 200 IQ move. As they're getting chased, they suddenly turn themselves into creative and just look at the enderman and smack it. That's honestly not even fair for the enderman. Well, now that the speedrunner is in creative, they just spam tons of bed on the ender dragon and eventually just kill it and win the speedrun. This speedrun starts surprisingly pretty darn normal. They go up to a tree, start mining it, then turn their logs into planks, make sticks, a crafting table, and use a crafting table to make themselves a sign? I've never seen a speedrunner make a sign before. Well, the speedrunner places down the sign and begins to type, "I can feel the poop running down my leg." Okay then? I'm not sure why the speedrunner felt like he had to share that information with us. Well, the speedrunner walks away from his sign and sees a turtle. So he jumps into the water and smacks the turtle for literally no reason at all. This is probably the weirdest speedrunner I have ever seen in my entire life. They then just turn their game mode into creative, which is obviously against the rules of speedrunning. They give themselves eyes of ender and throw it to find out where the stronghold is. They then begin flying across the entire world until they come across a village. And for literally no reason at all, they set the entire village on fire. They then dig straight down inside that village, which coincidentally had the stronghold below it. They change their game mode into spectator mode so they can find the end portal much easier. And once they find it, they place in the eyes of ender and enter the end. The speedrunner then gives themselves some dirt and then places down this really cool structure that honestly makes me kind of hungry. They then fly around the entire map, breaking all of the end crystals. And then they keep on smacking the ender dragon until eventually the ender dragon dies. And that's how they got the world record time for the fastest speedrun. If you like that video, you'll probably like this video as well, so you should probably click it.